Jillian. I am a personal trainer and group fitness instructor at Lakehead University. Today you are joining me for a 30-minute HIIT workout. Today's version of our HIIT workout is going to be Tabata. So what that means is we're going to go through 5 exercises. It's a little play on Tabata so we can compress it into a shorter period of time. So we're going to go through 5 exercises. Each exercise we're going to do for 20 seconds, followed by 10 seconds of rest. We're going to complete 8 rounds. Once we complete the 5 exercises, we'll have 30 seconds to grab some water and to reset for our next round. So the focus of today's workout is cardio. So we're going to go through some cardio movements, but knowing that you can make it as intense as you want to, but there is also modified options for all of us today, and we can choose which variation feels best for us. So I want you to make sure that you have some comfortable clothing, some space to move, and a little bit of water, just so we can stay hydrated. Anyway, so saying that, I'm going to go through a gentle warm-up because most of our workout is going to be cardio-based. So we're just going to warm up the body and wake it up, and then we'll flow into today's workout. Thank you for joining me. So we can get everyone to have their feet just wider than hip width apart. We're going to have our hands out in front of us, and we're going to rotate, bringing the right arm back behind us and coming back to center. You want to keep your hips as straight as possible. Try and look back as much as we can, working on some spinal rotation. We'll do 2 more each arm. 1, 2. Keeping those arms out in front of us, we're going to bring them now to the side. We're going to alternate, crossing one arm over the other and opening up through that chest. For those of us that have been sitting all day today, or for a lot of today, it's just helping open up that chest and allowing us to stand a little bit taller. Bring those arms out into a nice wide T. We're going to make tight fists, and we're going to bring those fists into our armpits, and we're just going to draw little circles with our wrists. So you can move a little bit on the spot, getting that heart rate up a little bit. Then we're going to alternate and go in the opposite direction. All right, bringing our wrists, we're going to bring them up to the sky, and we're just going to draw little circles with our wrists. Part of our exercises is on our wrists today, so I just want to make sure that they're nice and warmed up. Perfect, we're going to come to a nice wide T with our arms. Bring those legs just wider than hip width apart. We're going to touch opposite hand to toe. And if you're unable to touch that toe, just knowing that you can hover in front of the shin or the knee. Perfect. Coming to a nice standing position, we're just going to alternate, giving each knee a nice little hug, waking up those hips. If you can't bring your knee up to your chest, that's entirely okay. You can also just bring them here, working on some balance and also waking up those hips. All right, now we're going to bring opposite hand to toe, reaching for those toes. Once again, if you can't touch your toes, you just want to be aiming to reach for them, stretching out those hamstrings. Perfect. Shaking it all off, we're just going to do some little ankle circles, waking up those ankles. And we'll go in the opposite direction. Switching feet. Opposite direction. Shaking it all off. Once again, we're going to look to the right, center, left. We're going to go through a few of these. And then we'll meet back in center and we'll look up to the sky and then bring our chin down to our chest. meeting back in center. Now we're going to bring that chin to the right shoulder, and we're going to bring it over to the left, drawing little semicircles, making sure we're not completing that circle, so we're protecting the neck. Perfect. And then we're going to bring our hands over to our side, making a nice little 90-degree angle, and we're just going to rotate looking from side to side. Try to keep those hips as straight as we can. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to lead you into our Tabata workout. So like I had said, we're going through 5 exercises. Exercise number 1 is mountain climbers. So we're going to come into a plank position, making sure that everything is engaged. We've got our wrists and our shoulders stacked. We're just driving those knees in between our arms. You can either speed it up or slow it down. Exercise number 2 is squats. So 2 ways we can do squats. I'm just going to get you to have your feet just wider than hip width apart. Your toes are turned out about 10 degrees. And we're going to sit back like we're sitting on a bench, coming to a standing position. So you can either speed it up or slow it down to add a little bit more to it, or you can add a jump, making it a jump squat. Exercise number 3, skaters. So bring opposite hand to toe. You're going to bring that left leg behind the right, touching that toe. You're going to jump and switch legs. So this is our first option. Option 2 would just be to remove the jump. Exercise number 4, high knees. First option, we can just take opposite hand to knee and cross it over the body. This is removing the jump. Option 2 is to speed things up. Using those arms to help drive up those knees. And our last exercise, exercise number 5, is burpees. Now I know no one likes to hear the word burpee because it's really scary, but there's 3 ways that we can do burpees, and knowing that we can shift through those 3 options at our own pace, and they don't have to be as scary as they sound. So option 1, we bring our hands above our head, reaching up to the sky, bringing our hands down to the ground, stepping out into a plank, stepping back, and coming up. Option 1. Now option 2 would be to jump up to the sky, bring our hands down to the ground, jump out into a plank, jump back, and come up. Option 3 is a little bit more advanced. Here, we're bringing our chest to the ground. So we would jump up, bring our chest to the ground, pushing up off the ground like a push-up, bring your feet back, and jumping in. So just a reminder that we're going to go through these exercises. We've got mountain climbers, we have got squats, we have got skaters, we've got high knees, and we've got burpees. And we're going to flow through those 8 rounds. So I'm going to get my timer ready. We're going to come together and we're going to start by doing our mountain climbers. So it'll lead us into 10 seconds. So we're going to meet in our plank position, making sure we're focusing on that breath, keeping the wrists and the shoulders stacked. We're going in 5 seconds. Let's go. Focusing on that breath, making sure that the head's not falling down to the ground. We're halfway. All right, coming to a standing position, we're gonna go into our squats. Remember, we can do a jump squat, we can speed up our squat, or we can slow it down. We're going in 3. Nice and tall through that chest. We're sitting back on the invisible bench. Keep up the good work, everyone. Awesome, we're moving into our skaters. So remember, opposite hand to toe, you can either jump or not jump. Let's go. shake it off, and then we're gonna move into high knees. So remember, opposite hand to knee if we want, or driving those knees nice and tall and high. Let's go. Deep breaths, we're so close, halfway. Awesome. We're finishing off with some burpees. Then we get 30 seconds of rest. In. Let's go. Oh yeah, feeling it. All right, so we have 30 seconds of rest. So please grab some water, stretch if you need to, and we're gonna get set up for our second round. Coming back and meeting in mountain climbers. Remember, this is round 1 of 8. So I like to stretch things out in between, or I'll pace around, catch my breath a little bit, and knowing that we're starting in about 10 seconds. 30 seconds flies by. All right, 5 to go. Let's go, everyone. Mountain climbers. Into our squats now. So I'm going to add a jump into this round so you're able to follow along and understand the jump squat a little bit better. So what we're doing is we're coming into our squat, jumping up and pointing our toes. We don't need to go fast, making it a little bit of a plyometric. Awesome. Moving into our skaters now. So I'm going to show the modified version this round so you're able to see both options. Awesome. 10 seconds of rest, moving into our high knees. You guys are doing a fantastic job. We're at round 2 of 8. So deep breaths, if we're going fast or slow, or that we're able to still focus on our breath. Awesome, moving into burpees. We get 30 seconds of rest. You guys are crushing it. Let's go. Seconds of rest, and we are getting there. We're going to round 3 of 8. Grab some water, move around if you want to, keeping that heart rate up. We're going to be back in our mountain climbers. Whew. This is where I like to focus on catching my breath. We're going in 12 seconds. So getting down on the ground, setting up in our climbers again. This time I want you to think about bringing opposite knee to elbow. So you're crossing it over the body. A little variation of a mountain climber for you. Just switching it up. Awesome, now we're going to come into our squats. You have me working up a sweat. Let's go. Think about engaging your feet like there's plugs in the ground and you're trying to plug all parts of your feet into the earth. into our high knees. It's probably becoming second nature now. You're just like, I know what we're doing. So 4. Let's go. Let's go into our skaters. Woo! I switched it around on you a little bit. Anyway, some variation is good. Let's go. Halfway, keep up the good work. Woo! All right, 30 seconds of rest, everyone. Grabbing that water if you need it. We are getting there. At the halfway point, heart rate is starting to go. I'm starting to breathe a little heavier. This is what we want. In 4 seconds, we're going to our mountain climbers. Let's go. Bring those knees back between the arms again. Awesome, we're gonna come back into our squats. And probably a tomato now. So remember, we can jump if we want to. Awesome, moving into our skaters now. 4. Getting ready in 5. Let's go. Bring those knees as high as we can. Awesome. And we're going back into our burpees. We're feeling good. Let's go. Awesome, everyone. Grab some water. We are halfway, we've got 4 more rounds to go. For the last 4 rounds, we're going to reverse it. So we'll start with burpees and then make our way back up to mountain climbers. So, if you're starting to feel tired, remember you can flow through whichever option feels good. We're going in 9 seconds, starting with our burpees. Let's go. So I will be going through all options during today's workout to remind you Then it's okay at any point to switch around. Awesome. Moving into our high knees. 5 seconds. Let's go. Into our skaters. Oh, you guys are doing such a good job. Keep up the good work. You have me sweating. Just instructing you. Into our squats. Let's go. Waking up those glutes, waking up those booties. Awesome, let's go into our mountain climbers. We're at round 5 of 8. You're crushing today's workout, seriously. Giving it all we've got, if we can. Some water. We're at the 30-second break again. Moving into round 6 of 8. We are so close. Can you see how much I'm perspiring? All right. So we'll be starting back up with our burpees. In. Let's go. Deep breaths into that belly. Let's go. Awesome. Into our skaters. Let's go. Awesome. Into our squats. Of us that are sitting all day, you must be feeling some tightness in those hips. I know I sure am. Okay, mountain climbers. We're gonna play a little variation on these mountain climbers. Now we're gonna try to bring same knee to elbow. Let's go. Halfway. Awesome, everyone. Okay, 30 seconds rest. We've got 2 more rounds. I like to play a little variation on this, so I'll do popcorn style for the last 2 rounds. So it means if you don't know what exercise is coming next, have a little play on it. So we're gonna start with our high knees. We've got 15 seconds. Once again, if you need water, I always push a lot of water because I want us to stay hydrated, especially when we are sweating, if you're sweating like me. Okay, 5 seconds, starting with our high knees. You guys ready? Okay, let's go. It's round 7 of 8. We are so close. We can taste the finish line. Awesome, let's do some skaters. Let's go. Halfway, everyone, keep up the good work. Okay, all right, I'm gonna say it. We're gonna do some burpees. Getting set up in 5 seconds. Let's go. Awesome, okay. Since you're down there, let's go into our mountain climbers. Let's bring opposite knee to elbow. Let's go. Remember, we can slow it down. Now we're getting through these rounds. We're getting tired. We just want to stay moving, guys. Stay moving. Awesome. And we're going to do some squats. See, time just flies. We're having fun. Let's go. And let's speed it up a little bit. Why not, you know? Awesome. Shaking it all off. We're gonna do one more round, popcorn style. This time, we are gonna give it all that we've got, because it's only a little bit more work, and we're capable. So let's start back where we finish off with some squats. This time I'm going to push for jumping or speeding it up. Let's go. Everyone, keep it up. Woo-hoo! Those legs are on fire. Awesome. Let's go right into our mountain climbers. Whichever variation you like the best. I know no one likes them. We're going to do that one. Our skaters. Getting ready. Let's go. Halfway, everyone. High knees. Woo! We get to finish off burpees. Let's go, give it all we've got. It's only 20 seconds, we can do this. We're doing burpees. We're doing it. Last 20 seconds of work. Let's go. Woo! Keep it up. Good job, everyone. Virtual high five. We're going to do just a little stretch to finish off today so we can move on with our day and feel a little less sore. So, we're going to get everyone just slowly just walk from side to side, taking some nice deep breaths, lowering that heart rate, making sure we're breathing nice and deep. You guys were fantastic today, and I'm so glad that you joined me for today's workout. I know that I feel like I worked. Then we're gonna come to a nice wide seat. We're gonna take that right arm and we're gonna cross it over that body, using the left arm for support to help create some resistance. And we'll switch arms. I'm literally dripping sweat. Awesome, and now let's bring our hand down on our back, using that extra hand to help support it. I'm showing it from this angle so you're able to see it better. Perfect, and we're gonna switch arms. Shaking it off, we're gonna intertwine our fingers and we're gonna push an invisible wall and think about punching our back. So we're pushing through the our rib cage, and then we're gonna intertwine those fingers and open up through the chest. Good job, everyone. Okay, shaking it off. We're gonna take our hand, we're gonna pull up on our fingertips, stretching out our wrists. And then we're gonna drop it down and pull our fingertips and bring it closer to the body. For us that are on those computers, I know I keep mentioning that, this is just releasing some of the tension in our flexors and our extensors, which are these parts of our arms. So they're typing all the time. They get nice and tight. So this is something that you can do on your own, at home. Perfect. Now I'm gonna bring our right hand for our right hip, bring our left arm over. We're gonna do a nice big stretch, reaching for that far wall. You should feel it along the side. This is your obliques. We're gonna spin and come to the other side. And then we're gonna meet back in center. We're just gonna do a nice forward fold. So bringing our hands to the ground if we can. If you need to bend, that's okay. We're gonna stretch out those hammies, wiggling in our little bums. You can intertwine, or sorry, you can grab each elbow and you can rock from side to side. And then we're going to slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. I'm going to get us to sit down quickly, bringing our heels and our toes together, making a nice diamond shape with our legs. We're just going to flap our butterfly wings, opening up those hips. Straightening out those legs now, flexing our feet, keeping a nice little bend in our knees. We're going to reach for our toes. If we're unable to reach for our toes today, knowing that you put your hands on your shins, on your knees, or on your quads. And stretching out those legs. Let's walk our hands up to our knees, staying where we are. We're just going to do some little circles, releasing tension in those ankles, a lot of jumping. Then we're going to meet with our legs crossed. So I really like to finish off with 3 deep breaths just to calm everything in the body, because we've got everything going. Our body has been working nice and hard. So hands on the knees. You can either focus your gaze in front of you, or you can close your eyes. We're going to take 3 deep breaths together, thinking about breathing in the nose And then nice loud breath out the mouth and releasing all the tension that we've built in our bodies throughout this workout. All right, deep breath in. And out. Let's do 2 more. Deep breath in. And out. And let's do 1 more. And out. Thank you everyone for tuning in today's workout. I hope you had a wonderful time and you were able to build up a sweat and that you're able to continue your day with a little bit more ease and feel like you've worked off some of that steam. Anyways, please stay healthy and stay safe. And once again, my name is Jillian. I work for Lakehead University and we come from Thunder Bay, Ontario. Have a great day.